Hi guys, welcome to medicaugust. This is Pooja, and in today's video I'm going to share my experience in gynae ward. So if you guys don't know, in Bangladesh we have gynae classes and gynae ward placement from the 4th year, also popularly known as a third phase. So I thought I would like to share some of the experience that we have in hospitals, because I think it would be interesting, and I really wanted to get it out of my system, and I wanted to share with you guys, and I hope you guys will appreciate it. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, I just wanted to share my feelings. So I had a gynae placement in August, which was right after our first term, and break after the term. So we do not we had had we have had uh, ward placements in our third year. We went to surgery, we went to pediatrics, we went to medicine, we went to dentistry, we went to radiology. We covered most of the departments, and gynae was something which is one of the major subject in final year. In spite of that, it was the only subject we didn't had placement on. So it was we had that curiosity of what's going to happen, and I was really looking forward to it because I really liked being in pediatric ward, and I was like, something similar, it'll be great. uh, there'll be newborn babies, it'll be fun. So when I went in, the first day I didn't feel anything. I was like, okay, and then because I didn't take her like history properly in the first day, because we didn't know how to take history in gynae department, right? So when we were explained how to take history in gynae department, what is how to calculate gravid, how to calculate para, then we so the next day we went and we tried to take history, and then you see around, and the atmosphere is something very different. People are in pain, and what for? To bring a newborn, to bring a new individual into this world. And it's very difficult as a woman to go to gynae ward and see the pain a woman goes through uh, in this. It's a physiological process, but the pain they go through, it's like, it's very difficult. And I think it was more difficult for me because there were really young, expecting mothers. They were in their teenage, and my mom, when she had me, she was a teenager. So for me, it was like this mixed feeling was going through me. It was like, it was really I don't know, it was very I felt very whatever. And this is happening with taking histories, all of that. And it pains when you take history and you have to ask when about para and gravid and whatever. And when you are asking about para and you realize that the woman just had gone through abortion, it's so sad. You know that woman has just lost a baby, and you have to ask history regarding how it happened, and it just it just pains me. And then it even pained me when I realized that when I was asking a mother her history, and she said she just had an abortion. And then I asked her about her past history, and she said she had like 2 or 3 abortions in the past too. And it was like, oh my god, like, then I didn't felt like even asking any question, and I just kept it there. And how, I just kept it there. And then I felt so sad the whole day. And then the next day, I sorry, then I came back to my room and I cried, like, why? uh, this happens. uh, and then another story. So there was this girl who was 18 years old, and we took history, and when you take history, so I won't mention her name and whatever, but I still remember her name also. She was very young, she was very beautiful, and she was pregnant with twins, and we found out she just married like 10 or 11th month ago, and she eloped. So yeah, she felt like a younger sister, honestly. And she was just 18, and she said she was pregnant with twins, and I was like, wow. And yeah, so I took her history. She was scared of everything. As soon as a nurse would pass through her, she would be so scared that she would start crying. Like I'm saying, there's pain and joy both in gynae ward. So I don't know how to explain. So I'm still confused whether like I really like or I don't like at all, or I'm in the middle ground regarding gynae. But this short experience, I think I was most connected with gynae ward by far. And yeah, so we were teasing her also, oh, you eloped, and and then she, for the and and as soon as Nasud passed through, she would start crying. Yeah, she was so cute, and she was having babies also. And I think after 2 days of us taking history, she gave birth to two beautiful young girls. I mean, young girls, what I'm saying. Two beautiful cute girl babies. They were so cute. They were a little premature because she had cesarean section. First it was a twin, and then I think the patient, she herself requested for cesarean section. So that's what happened. And yeah, we even went to meet her after she had gone through the operation. And yeah, she was she was so cute. She was a kid herself, and now she will have a kid of her own. I saw her husband also. Her mother was also with her. It's 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 amazing. My first kind of experience, I would say, is a mix of everything. And then there was an old patient also. She wouldn't let anyone, I think she was the patient of fibroid. She wouldn't take. So when we were placed, our senior, immediate senior, who was in final year, was also placed. So they had already seen that case a day before us, and we were said to take the history the following day. And she wouldn't let us take the history, so she only allowed two people to examine her, and one of them was me. And yeah, and when Bangla, it's very easy to communicate with the parents. I mean patients. If they don't agree also, they will ultimately agree, because you if you're good at communicating. And I think it's great. Yeah, so I have so many incidents of gynae ward. Every history that I've taken, I almost remember them. And I think it's the only department where I remember all the history I've taken, because I felt so personal. I don't know, I felt personal because I'm a woman, I don't know. And yeah, so yeah, I felt sad for all the mothers, for the pain they have to go through. And I also feel the joy they're feeling because they have their own babies. And yeah, it's a rewardful at the end of the day. And I think this is what we came for, to feel this feeling. And when that patient had a twin baby, I felt that happiness. I felt, okay, this is why we are here. And I don't want to explain more. Yeah, this is my experience with this is my first experience in the gynae ward, and I'm looking forward to be placed again in final year. I don't know if I'm looking forward. I feel too sad sometimes in gynae ward, and sometimes too happy because of the newborn, and and when both the baby and the mother are healthy. Yeah. So this is it regarding my first experience in gynae ward. If you guys start liking this kind of experience video, I'll share more stories, and I'll come with more experience related videos. And with this, I'd like to say thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.